The stock market somewhat got hammered today, but it recovered everything. And why was everything going down? Well, it's because of everyone is freaking out because interest rates aren't going anywhere. They're going to continue to stay high, and it's going to be harder to borrow money. Credit cards are going to still be at 30%. Mortgages are going to be at 7 to 10%. Like, nobody can afford anything. That's just expensive. It's more expensive to borrow money. People are going to be less likely to go into the market, go into crypto if it's harder to borrow money. Because truthfully, big wigs, the people that are the institutional investors, it's all borrowed money, what they invest with. It's not literally what's on their balance sheet. Most corporations have just a giant credit card that they have with a bank, and they have a much lower interest rate on that stuff that they hope to borrow lots of money and pay it back and pay your little sum of interest. But it's too expensive when it's at 8%. And you and I, retail traders, retail investors, investing with borrowed money is pretty bad because we don't get a good deal from a bank, right? This is why you hear people getting wrecked by the GameStop, AMC drama, the crypto crash, because bad people, I would say stupid people, stupid individuals, as far as, I'm not trying to diss a good portion of the population, but people that just want to get rich quick, they go and take a second mortgage out on their home, which is at like an 8% loan, and they go invest into something, and then they can't stand when it goes down by 50% or 75% or 90%. It's really hard to swallow. So therefore, where I'm going with this is the majority of people, retail investors, you and me, should only invest with money that they have on hand, not money that they need to pay the mortgage with or the groceries with, that sort of thing. And really, we're not going to see a bull market happen until the halving of Bitcoin, until interest rates get cut in half, until maybe the next election, right? This is like another year away. But I digress. The stock market pretty much recovered. It's almost an engulfing candle, but it closed at 4,263. At least the SPY did, the S&P 500. Bitcoin is actually up because of it. These guys are fairly correlated to that. I do have a resistance line where we will see if we can go through it. Usually October is a good month for stocks and crypto. So I do think that this guy on the monthly is going to close green for sure. And I'd like to see it be up there of 30,000 or so. But really, when are we going to see the next bull market? Well, a good catalyst would be a Bitcoin spot EFT. Yeah, we hear this, right? We already have a futures EFT. Well, futures it's just that. It's like a contract. You have the right to hold something. It's really mumbo-jumbo margin and leverage. Again, it's not actually holding an asset. A spot is owning something. These institutions will actually have to go out there and buy actual Bitcoin, which is going to pump the price up. Yeah, you do have the possibility of them selling it and tanking it. Yes, but the catalyst is that they have to go out and actually own it. So I don't think we're going to see a bull market until we get approval for a Bitcoin spot ETF. Sorry, excuse me. I'm not even going to edit out. I don't freaking care. Mixed words, symbols, whatever. It's kind of my mumbo jumbo. Yes, they are important. I know they are important, but for the sake of this, pretty much the only thing you need to know is futures is in the air. It's like the cloud, right? And the spot is you actually physically own the underlying asset. So we've got the halving, spot, exchange traded fund, and then the election. We're going to have a good year next year. So right now is just the time to start accumulating more. China is buying out the wazoo of Bitcoin. Yet again, BlackRock is as well. These guys are trying to accumulate this. And why doesn't the price spike when they do accumulate it? Well, the reason why it doesn't is because they can go in behind closed doors that are not on the actual exchanges and say, how much do you have not listed? and they can go, okay, this is how much I have. And they will pay a fee in order to do that, so that, hey, if you're wanting to buy 1,000 Bitcoin, you don't want to buy 1,000 Bitcoin at 27,000, and then the next 1,000, if you want to buy more, at 28,000, and so on and so forth. It's not cost productive. You'd rather just buy 2, 3, or 5,000, whatever you wanted to buy, at a set price, and exchanges can do that. But they're only going to do that with people that have millions, billions of dollars. Okay, so I hope you guys learned something. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. This is Johnny Crypto. Till next time, here to help you guys make some money.